Hello guys, this is Shidun Kawani and I especially record this video uh, for those people who are, really interested to invest in the stock market. What I'm gonna tell you right now, it might be contradict with you. It depends upon your level of perception. Well, the video I highly recommend to the people who are living 21st freaking century and you not even invest in stock market. People keep negotiating and gossiping about we shouldn't invest in stock market because it's gamble. Our family taught us we shouldn't invest in stock market because it's gamble. It is gambling. It is gambling if you are traders. If you are traders, it is gambling. It is only gambling if you do not have fundamental or technical knowledge. What I mean technical means you need to know how to read chart, every indicator such as like RSI, MACD, super train, Bollinger Band. So those are the different parameters. And the number two is fundamental. If you don't know any basic depth knowledge of particular company, and you starting investing, start investing money on the basis of intraday trading, you can literally gambling. But if you have knowledge, that it is not gambling. But our family taught us just because some person lose their money, sell their house, and file their bankruptcy doesn't mean you shouldn't invest in stock market. Well, stock market is a good thing. It is literally yielding you some amount of money if you are a long-term player. Now, what I mean with long-term player, it is me. Well, listen. If you invest in, there's a couple of companies, such as like GAIL, which can give you at least 6 to 7% dividend per year. Which just means if you invest 1 lakh, it can literally give you 7 to 8,000 dividends a year, which means more than your FD did. Even your FD cannot give you more than 7%. I'm only talking about the dividend. I mean I haven't told you about the price of the stock when it goes up in value, so you can leverage that profit too. But you can literally make 8% a year with just dividend amount. The reason why I record this video because I read a lot of books about investing. I read Snowball by Warren Buffett, One Upon Wall Street by Peter Lynch. I read a life of Jordan Belfort, and one of my favorite books in 21st century ever written was Intelligent Investor, because Intelligent Investors was written by Benjamin Graham, and it can literally can tell you every aspect of your life. It can just literally show you a different dimension of your life, but it is very hardest book I ever read. It is very tough book. The basic concept I grabbed from the Peter Lynch book, One Upon Wall Street. He was saying you don't need to find big companies to invest. You only need to find small tiny market company which has market lower than 5,000 crore or 10,000 crore market cap. So if you invest small company, you need to find a small company who can double their value in the long run, like literally in 5 years, they double their value or triple or quadruple. Who knows? So you need to find a multi-bagger stock. What I mean by multi-bagger stock is, let's say if the XYZ limited shares is worth as rupees 10 rupees per shares, and within 3 or 4 years it can goes up to 40 or 50 rupees. So you can literally say, yeah, the amount it surges to 500%. So. And yeah, of course, every year NSE declares that there's a bunch of companies who give the investor return more than 200 to 300% a year. That's a staggering amount. So now how do you find? That's the real question. And you can literally find. There are more than 1,000 of stock in NSE. If you just spend at least 1 to 2 hours, you're probably gonna get some shares of some stock companies. You can literally invest. And if you're a long investor, you're definitely gonna get some profit. But don't. I'm not saying you just invest your a whole bunch of money in your account and just and come back and return after 5 years and back and say, holy shit, what was happening to my money? I invested 10,000, now it's minus negative 5,000. No, it's not gonna happen. You need to diversify your portfolio as well. You need to keep looking your account. I mean, I highly recommend, and what I've learned through the books and through the mentorship. And the thing is, only invest in those company whose CEO are on the mission. Because if the CEO of the particular company that you invest in stock market are on the mission, so you're probably gonna get something. Because there's there's no brainer if you invest in a particular company whose CEO are not in the mission, his sole purpose to make money, it's not gonna get survived. And suppose if you invest in the best company, which is small cap best company, and if the company first quarter or even second quarter result comes out with a negative, it doesn't mean you need to square off your shares. You don't need to square off, because every business has its ups and its own down. So if the company is not going well, just because some sentiment or some market reviews, you shouldn't sell your shares off, because in the long run it can yield you a lot of amount of profit. So if you're in 21st century right now, is watching my videos, I especially recommend, you don't need millions of rupees, millions of dollars, $10,000 to invest in stock market. You only need a couple of thousand rupees. You can literally start by 10,000 rupees a year. So if the 10,000 rupees is increasing by the 20% or 30% a year, you can literally make 20%. You can yield you 3,000 with 1 lakh. You get 30,000. So you can see the different amount of profit. But here's the thing: you can never trade in intraday trading, because it's just a different game. I mean, it can give you leverage, margin trading, like in more than 10 times or 20 times. I don't know. I was trading at least more than 10 times, but. It can give you profit if you're technical knowledge, but I highly recommend don't do it if you don't have if you don't know how to read chart, and it's very tough to make money in stock market until you are a connoisseur on in this particular field. So remember one thing, my friends: in the market, booming is permanent, recession is temporary. You can literally make some amount of money. Love you.